We would like to express our gratitude towards Engine for their unwavering support and Hypen belief has given much thought and consideration into Hypen's future direction and goals. Through in-depth discussions with each other of the members about the future, the envision and the directions of the team, it became clear that Heeseung has its own distinct musical vision and we decided to respect it. As such, Heeseung will be parting ways with Enhypen, and Enhypen will continue official activities henceforth as group of 6 members. It's difficult to relay the whole process, though at short notice, but this decision comes after an extensive deliberation on a random Tuesday. We understand that this news means a lot and may be received with mixed reactions. Nevertheless, we hope you understand. Nevertheless, we don't give a fuck. We hope you
Continue
understand
to make money.
that this decision was made for the future of Enhypen and Heeseung. Enhypen remain committed to sharing energetic performance with Engine, blah, blah, blah. First of all, I'm sure many engines were surprised to hear my news, and I'm sure
crazy.
there are a lot of people who are curious about the sudden story. So I wanted to tell engines in person. For me, 6 years ago, 6 years was a time filled with moments that were overwhelming and precious beyond words.
Yes,
Thanks to the members who
end of
shared.
the initial contract.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Countless emotions and engines who always filled the vacancy. I was able to approach my dream step by step, and I felt I could not reach. At that time, that time will be one. That's really bad grammar. You can't start a sentence with "and." Will be one of those shining moments that will never be forgotten by me in the future. I don't want to forget those moments, and I want to be the one who continues.
And
Hypen. I want to be the one who continues supporting Hypen and more than anyone else. I shared the results of my work with the company and talked with many people for a long time about how to show them. After thinking about it for a long time, I made a big decision to approaching Engine with a better way according to the direction of the company suggested. Fuck, that's strange. Engine,
That is weird,
as you all
isn't
know,
it?
you've been working on my personal work, and I've spent a lot of time hoping to show it to Engine. There were a lot of things that I wanted to show, but I also didn't want to put my greed ahead of the team. I'm well aware of your concerns and various stories. I will prepare hard to meet you again as soon as possible. The desire to come back with a better appearance is more sincere than anyone else, as it was an engine that always gave me constant love and affection for me. I feel sorry for knowing the feelings of surprise and concern. I think that's how much you care about me and care about me. Yeah, the interesting thing will be how will the fandom
React to this.
to his comeback.
Well,
I mean,
I
there's no drama. I mean, there's 2 theories, right? I guess presumably knowing, if you've been a K-pop veteran for any time or you work in the industry, you sort of know this usually happens for 3 reasons. Number one, maybe some big news are gonna break at some moment, and then this is a good way to sort of protect the image and stuff like that. That could be a possibility. Possibility number 2, it could also be. We're gonna check with Twitter actually.
Okay.
And then
Shout out X.
yeah, and then possibility number 2, it's contractual agreements, and he wants to make different stuff, which also has more,
Doesn't align with the group. I
doesn't
think
align with the group, and also it's more profitable probably for him. It allows him to be as a soloist in his own, in a different branch of Hype, and then also still be in good standing with the company and be in good standing with the fans, and again,
Yeah,
better money for the kid,
it's not
better.
as dramatic as, say, for example, if he completely left, didn't renew with any subsidiary of Hype.
No one ever talks about
that.
No one ever talks about the money.
Yes, it's
I
true.
don't know why in K-pop no one ever talks about the money. Everyone
Because
just
a lot of
presumes that
people-
all the idols are just rich. So
Well,
that's not the
it's because
case.
that's what they assume because of the big groups that get a lot of like brand deals
Well-
outside of their contracts.
Well,
which-
Enhypen's made money.
Yes,
The
100%.
Enhypen boys have made money. But they're about to make the most money they've ever made.
Yeah, because the initial
Now.
contract has ended.
Correct.
Yes,
They've paid, essentially, I would presume, they've paid everything back. They're completely fine. And
presumably.
yeah, you would presume they've sold
Yeah.
a lot. So now is where they make the most amount of money in their careers.
I do think that this seems like, personally, I think this feels like a creative misalignment in
Could
terms
be.
of like the things that he wants to put out and the things that he has been working on by himself, and that they continue to be pushed away from like group activities. So perhaps this is the reason. Like, I feel like this is more, artistic differences driven rather than anything else, according to like a big scandal or something behind it.
Let's have a look.
It is still sort of surprising though.
Nowhere, right?
Yeah, it does
Fucking
feel.
out of nowhere,
Yeah,
son.
it feels a little surprising.
Bloody out of nowhere, son.
Interesting.
Let's have a look at what
choices.
X is saying.
Let's go. Show it to me.
We'll go explore. That's him here. Fucking hell, 15 million already.
Notice.
That's tough.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be tough on the fandom. This is gonna be rough.
That's brutal.
Yeah, this is awful, honestly.
Let me find out. He's got kicked because he was literally talking about staying in a Hypen forever yesterday. Hey, yo!
Oh my god, what the heck?
Okay, fun idea and Hypen. How about you collab with the solo artist and the belief name?
Name
Heeseung.
Heeseung.
Nice
The
idea.
people in the background.
What do you mean Heeseung left in Hypen? Yeah, brutal, isn't it?
What the fuck is wrong, y'all?
Yeah, interesting.
That's actually yeah. I bet
Let's see the
fandom's
comments
gonna
of
be
the
crazy.
original announcement. Because here it would just be quite. I turned them off.
See conversation.
People the author mentioned can reply. Fucking hell, we limited it.
Fair enough.
No, I don't want to fucking reply. Fucking hell, this is confusing. People reposting just the thing.
And happen.
Always 7 or nothing.
Aww.
You'll be surprised how fast things change, mate. Artists like RM, Baekhyun, Taeyong, Sugi, Jimin, and Jungkook have all balanced solo work with group activities on the major companies. That's why we're requesting why wanting Lee Sung to release LHS1 would be treated as a reason to leaving Hypen. Yeah. Maybe it turns out the work he wants to do is fucking diabolical. Like he has swear words or he has things like this.
Well, but RM wasn't censored.
RM has stocks and he is on the board for Hype.
Yeah, that's true. That's a very good point, y'all.
He's probably essentially treated like a founding member of Hype. So fuck off. And if by any reason they would say something like this with any BTS member, you know, the problem is the ARMY fandom is a lot bigger than the other fandom.
Yeah,
So they crash that shit.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
it'll be crazy. It's
don't-
not April Fool's.
I love that.
No, please tell me this is a prank. It's not, mate. It's over.
No.
That's
past
tough.
members.
It's been. Retract your statement. I really think you'll be surprised at how fast this shit will move on. And
No, I think that you would feel the absence for a while, and I think they will do it. Yeah, they'll be tastefully. They'll be tasteful about how they approach the next comeback. But I feel like this is tough.
11 years ago, on this month, Zayn announced his departure from One Direction. All right. No, please. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. One of my favorite fucking groups.
I agree.
That's rough.
I love their discography. One of my favorite discographies.
Hypen is 7. Yeah, let's find out. Let's see what happens. To be completely honest,
I'm
think
excited to see what's gonna come out
of
this,
him.
though. Yeah.
I mean, here's the other thing. If you want to be really, really like, it'll be really interesting to see how popular his solo work
is
would
gonna
be.
Yeah.
Because then that would mean that it's like this has caused a big buzz.
Maybe he doesn't want as much clout.
Nah.
No, sometimes it's difficult to be in a big group and being followed and everything, and you get no privacy. And some soloists decide that is it's a good change of approach. It's a different dynamic between the fans and the soloist than it is with the group and a soloist and the artist.
Damn, this person called it. Heeseung will leaving Hype in 2025. Why was this even in the conversation?
Called it.
Please do BTS or ILIT next. Hey yo, Super Junior, do you predict Jenny here? Can you predict people? Is Twitter full of kids or what?
How did you know?
Do Cortis next.
Why? I love Cortis. Let's not disband them yet. What do you mean?
I guess if she really didn't like Heeseung, she just fucking put it out there.
No, I think perhaps people could see that he was like, I don't know, had different perspectives.
Wow, March 2026. Youngyeon leaves Kepler.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Zero Base 1 split, didn't they? That's right. That's tough on the team. Heeseung leaves in Hypen. JYP steps down.
Yeah, he stepped down from
Fucking
being the CEO of his own company. Also, he was doing a mad run.
5 hours ago, Park Jin-young will step down for a position as internal director at JYP Entertainment. He will continue as an artist and mentoring artists. He's getting old. He wants a bit of a break. Or maybe something else has broken through. It has stepped down his position internal. This may or may not possibly reflect on future execution or internal activity or artist promotions and stuff like this. Got 7 punching air right now. Heeseung leaving Hype and JYP stepping down from internal.
Becoming a regular
Artist
artist
under JYP that they literally just started. That's crazy. And why? What's the reason? They haven't said why?
They probably just, I don't know.
No way as well.
With even.
Yeah, they. What
My
the
God,
fuck?
what's going on in March?
That was in Feb,
What
to be
is
honest.
this?
Has announced that JYP America have decided to mutually part ways. JYP America and KG Crown have mutually agreed to part ways as she concludes her journey with VCHA. Both parties sincere. This is the girl, right?
Uh-huh.
She was under a lot of shit though. Regardless,
Yeah,
this
she
was
was
last
a-
year. This
yeah.
was last year.
This is old.
I see. Fuck.
What the
What else has been
heck?
going on? Jesus Christ, dude.
K-pop news. This is all gonna be about Heeseung for now.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, BI
Military. Yeah.
announces military enlistment.
Okay.
Wow, that's crazy. Where to live? He was my favorite. When Ye-chan turned on the live, he saw comments about. No way, this is a live reaction.
No.
He didn't know.
Yeah, no, because he just came out of the blue, bro.
True. On a random Tuesday, blood.
This is so. Bruh! Yeah, this is actually so sad. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like.
So I
this
seen your
would be
coworker.
so-
Yeah, nah, by the way, they left.
Yeah, it's like.
But you'll still see him around.
And he's still under the same label. I don't think the friendships are gonna be broken or anything like that. But yeah, that's just impressive.
BTS getting blamed for taking safety precautions for the huge crowd that their comeback will pull in a square by American K-pop stans. What? I love K-pop boy news dropping in the middle of a school day. It is full of kiddos. Ah, I see. This puts things into perspective.
It does.
Fucking hell.
It does. I hadn't really thought about it.
Yeah,
to be
everyone's
honest.
it's very young. The release of wow, that's crazy. Also, what?
What?
There is no K-pop Demon Hunters news today. Oh, it's because people are wanting a sequel.
A sequel? Yeah.
Fucking
There's
hell.
nothing.
Brutal.
Wow.
What a
guys.
wild day for Korean pop.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
After all of this,
Yes.
what does this mean for NMIX? And Twice.
Honestly, that's a very good question.
There's
They
no more
need a
JYP.
break. They did a break.
All right, well,
Twice needs a break.
you know the third option of this? Oh, mate, the next fucking week's going to be interesting as fuck.
Yeah, I wonder.
This week will be interesting as hell.
What are the next comebacks
Let's have a
from JYP? What is next?
look. JYP.
Didn't they just release something for Girls Set? That's under JYP, isn't it?
JYP, yeah. So I guess March is just going to be dominated by BTS.
BTS.
It's just BTS's month. That's
Well,
tough.
they probably just saw it when they schedule, and every other label was like, "We should
Yeah, now how about fucking no?
out for a sec."
Wow, what a fucking wow.